Hey, it's Tony talking car biz. Today's vehicle video, a 2022 Toyota Tundra TRD off-road edition. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and dive inside and check out all the cool features for 2022. It's an all-new design, so all-new interior. Let's get started. So let's get started here on the driver's side. We'll dive inside the front seat, but before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at the driver's door. So limited edition, unique style to the door. Padded upper armrest, little bit of gunmetal gray trim here and the door handle, and then the bezel here around the armrest itself. Gloss black trim, auto up and down on all four windows, power door locks, power mirrors, so you can adjust those, but also automatic folding out outside mirrors. So if I go ahead and hit this switch, those mirrors will automatically slot power in, and you can set that up yourself. If you like that, you can turn it on. If you don't, you can turn it off. Those outside mirrors, by the way, have blind spot monitoring. They're also heated outside mirrors and of course power operated. On the limited edition, we have a power memory seat and storage compartment down here, cup holders and bottles holders, and a speaker down in the door as well. Pretty much the same on all four doors. Puddle light down here as well. Take a look at the driver's seat. So we've got a full power driver's seat with power lumbar support. Love the ventilated seats on the limited edition. They're kind of a gray pattern, ventilated. They're also heated. Of course, they have all the power functions. Height adjustable headrest, height adjustable seat belt. This one does have the panoramic moonroof. We'll take a look at that in just a couple of minutes. Over on the dashboard, there's four of these huge vents, left, right, on and off. A little bit of faux metallic trim here. A whole bunch of switches down here. Cargo light for the trunk, for the bed. Automatic high beams. You can have the engine automatically turn it on and off at stoplights. Dimmer switch for your dash lights, odometer, parking assist on and off. Headlight adjustment. So what this does is it allows you to adjust the headlights. So if you put a trailer on the back, it's going to make the headlights go up, so you can re-level those. Heated steering wheel. And then we also have this AC switch for the bed, so you can plug stuff in the bed. Take a look at video number 1, the exterior, to see what I mean by that. Brushed aluminum brake and gas pedal, dead pedals here, hood releases here. So here's a quick look from the driver's seat. I practically have my camera touching my nose right now because I wanted to really show you the bird's eye view, or the driver's perspective of the Tundra before we get started inside. There is a lot of room inside of here. If you're a big person, no problem sitting in this truck, that's for sure. So I also want to show you the legroom here for tall folks. So you can see my feet down there. I can't even touch that pedal if I extend my foot out. Now, I'm a short person, 5'7", but I'm pretty confident most 6-footers are going to be just fine in here. So I need to move this seat ahead so I can show you the items on the steering wheel. All right, so the steering wheel is really kind of interesting. It's leather wrapped, has this gunmetal gray trim here, and then some gloss black trim as well on the steering wheel. And then there's fingertip controls on the left-hand side for your smartphone, for the information center, for the sound system. You have voice activation, driver's side airbag, chrome Toyota badge, dynamic radar cruise control, lane departure on and off. Cruise control settings are here, and then you can also adjust the radio station settings. It's a nice, thick, padded steering wheel, and then this one does have the heated feature as well. On this side, you've got your wiper controls for your front washer wipers. And then over on this side, you've got the controls for your headlights. As I mentioned in the previous video, we have automatic on and off and automatic high beams, and then LED fog light controls are right here. And then we'll take a quick look at the gauge cluster. So this is the TRD package, so you get a red push button start, kind of a minor thing, but you know, it adds the value of it. And so foot on the brake, go ahead and start it up. So you get a bit of an animation before it starts up. Tach and temperature, engine oil pressure gauge up here, battery meter or voltmeter, speedometer, fuel gauge down here, and then right in the middle is the information center, and this is where you can do your own personalization and this one right now is in Spanish, so you're not going to be able to read it, but you get the point. You have an outside temperature, you got a clock, you can set up your lane tracing assist, pre-collision, blind spot monitoring, parking assist, and rear cross traffic alert. So this has all of the top of the line safety features that Toyota's providing on their vehicles now, including road sign assistance. So a nice, easy to read cluster. That's your standard cluster. There is an upgraded kind of a computer screen cluster, but this is standard on the Limited. So heading over to the center stack itself, this is an amazing system. This is a 14-inch screen, super responsive. This one's not set up, so because it's already sold and I don't want to monkey with the next owner's stuff, but I did want to show you, we've got some navigation over here. Oh, I'm sorry, you have to subscribe to that, but I guess the point I'm trying to make is it is huge. It's the largest screen in any consumer vehicle right now at 14 inches. Has Apple CarPlay, has Android Auto, is Alexa compatible, also has Sirius satellite radio, navigation, everything's built right into that. Stop by the dealership, check it out. It's an amazing system. Toyota actually builds all of their own software for their systems, so it's really super easy to use. Automatic temperature control, front driver, front passenger, all the controls are here. Heated seat controls, ventilated front seat controls, front window defrost, rear window defrost with the heated outside mirrors over there. Let me switch this back. Passenger side heated and ventilated seat controls are here. There's a USB charging port here. That reminds me, before I get too far, I always forget about this, but there's a storage spot up here with a 12-volt outlet. So if you want to plug in a GoPro or maybe your radar detector, you can set it up in there, plug it in, and you don't have to have wires all over the place. Continuing down the center stack, we've got, this is our 360 view, traction control on and off, 4 ways, locking differential control here. Over here is your braking, trailer braking controls. The center console itself, really super cool. TRDs come with this leather wrapped TRD shifter. I'm just going to get that out of my way. I wanted to show you the parking brakes up here, parking brake hold. This is a 10-speed automatic transmission. So do want to show you the backup. I'm just going to switch this back up to the camera so you can see the backup camera there. And so really super clear, easy to read. This one has the 360 overview, so you can kind of scan around the car. There's a whole bunch of settings for trailer towing. That's a look of the bed. Different views side to side. So for trailer towing, this system is amazing the way it works. And then you have your forward facing and your rear facing cameras. So a really robust system. Make sure you take the time at the dealership when you take delivery to understand how all of this works, because it does a lot of stuff. Back to the center console. We've got a storage area down in here, and this one actually has the wireless charging here. So all you need to do is drop your phone on there like that, and the wireless charging system will kick in and automatically charge it up. Of course, you can plug it in, but if you've got a wireless, you're going to love that. Cup holders here. Now here there's a number of switches. So this has multi-terrain selection, an amazing system in and of itself, with crawl control, tow haul mode, different drive modes. Here's your 4-wheel drive selector. So everything is either a dial or a switch, so you don't have to, tile up here. Everything's just right down below. So really nice and handy as far as that goes. The armrest in the center console. This is really interesting, completely different than last year. Here's the keyless remote. Get 2 of those, of course. So there's a little storage tray here and here, and then this whole thing opens up. Before I do that, there's a little pass-through right here to be able to get in there, although this one's blocked, and I'll show you why in just a minute. So this opens up, and there's switches on both sides, one here and one there, and then when it opens up, it's really a huge storage area. Now this one has the optional safe. So this is a place that you can store your valuables. It does cost extra. It's steel. It's connected to the floor. So if you practice concealed carry, or you want to throw your handbag or your wallet in there, this is going to be a very secure place to do it. You get a key, and it's also a combination. And then you lose all this storage space when you add that, but you still have some here. And then there's 2 USB charging ports right there. They're backlit. and a USB 2.0 as well. So plenty of places to charge your electronic stuff up front, and this is awesome. If you're doing concealed carry, you're going to love that. Take a look over at the passenger seat. Identical to what we see here on the driver's seat, style and all of that. This is a power seat as well on the limited edition, so dual power seats. There are 4 of these passenger assist grips because this has the 20-inch wheels. You're gonna like to have that. Makes it easy to get up and in. We've got lighted vanity mirrors on both sides. These slide out like so. I mentioned this one does have the panoramic moonroof. Now that's an extra charge, and there's a couple things here. So there is a visor. You push a button up on the roof line, opens it all the way up. That's really great. And then this front part right here, this opens separately as kind of a power moonroof. Really brings the sunshine in, opens it up really nicely. And then remember what I said before, you have, maybe in the last video I said this, that back window is power as well. So you can drop all these windows and end up with you know, kind of almost like a convertible. Let all the air flow through. It's really fantastic. I think Tundra is the only truck in the market that has a power sliding rear window like that. So it's not standard on Tundra, but it's standard on Limited. Up here are the switches for the moonroof. Safety Connect, this is if you need roadside assistance. Push that, Toyota will send someone out to help you. Door lights, map lights, these are all LEDs. Place for your sunglasses. Automatic dimming rear view mirror up here. And also 3 different connections for garage door openers and such. So standard on the limited edition. There is a lot to talk about. I pretty much covered every switch on here, but I'm sure I missed something, and I'm also sure I probably made a mistake. So if you see a mistake, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Let's go ahead and jump in the back seat. So before I jump in, I just wanted to point out a couple things unique on the back doors. Really just one thing. There's 2 speakers, so there's one up here and one down there. In the front seat there's just one. Otherwise the layout of the door is similar to what we saw up front, but these are huge doors with a lot of opening in there. It makes it definitely easy to get in and out. The back seat is really great the way they laid it out this year. So this folds up to get underneath. Just pull it up, it locks into place automatically. And then underneath, huge storage area here, and it's stamped again with Tundra. They really like to do that on the new ones. These are your cleats for your tie down in the trunk, but look how much room is underneath here. There's no drain plug in here, so don't fill it with ice and beer unless you have a shop vac. I suppose you could do it. It does come with a first aid kit. That one comes up as well, and that's where the jack and the toolkit is located. This seat, hopefully they change it in the future. Just a minor thing, but it doesn't lock. So to take it down, you can drop it down like this, but you can't lock it up, so it's not a secure storage area. Many people won't know that it flips up, but still, it's not a secure area. Just keep that in mind. Otherwise, the layout of the seats in the back, the perforated seats are identical to up front. The style is really, really cool. My camera probably doesn't do it justice, so stop by the dealership and take a look. Love these assist grips, especially if you're shorty like me. Makes a big difference getting up inside. Here's a quick look at the driver's compartment from the back seat, and of course there's that panoramic moonroof. Again, that's an extra charge. I think it's $1,360 or something like that. Dual cup holders here, storage cubby, USB ports down here, and then a 120 volt outlet here as well. Kids should be able to plug in their electronic stuff. And then there's vents here, but there's no temperature controls. Pockets on both back seats. I've got this seat all the way back. Take a look at that legroom. 6, maybe as much as 8 inches of knee room, even with that back seat all the way back. So there's a lot of room. You will be able to get 3 adults back here pretty darn easily. Coat hooks up here. LED lights up here. I've got the back window open still. That's a great feature. And then we have a folding armrest with cup holders right here. So 2 here, 2 there, and bottle holders on all the doors back here. It is a super comfortable seat. It sits up higher than the front seats, so this is up by my nose, so the visibility out here is great, and that panoramic moonroof just opens this thing up. Amazing. So that's the interior overview on this 2022 Toyota Tundra limited edition TRD off-road Crew Max. Boy, that's a mouthful. Hey, if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. Feel free to share it out too if you know somebody who might be interested. This is an amazing truck. And then of course you can always like it, share it, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hey, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. This is Tony talking car biz. Thanks for watching.